How's it going, guys? Tyrant here, and I just finished watching episode 3. Oops, sorry, apologies. Master of Ragnarok and yada yada yada. There's a long title. It's a long title. Episode 3. So this is my third and final real chance to evaluate how much I what I think of the show, and if I'm going to continue watching it. So last episode, we get to see kind of this character, this redhead, just show up and say, "Ooh, something." He looked ominous. I'm like, "Oh, okay, seems interesting." And the first few moments of this episode starts up with these two twins, and they're just messing with each other. And like, what? Huh? Yeah, honestly, that's kind of what I thought. And I know what the show's trying to do, and I don't doubt it for that, but like, oh, yeah, right, yeah, okay, fuck. Um, but then you kind of do this really nice, for the most part, like ritual thing, and it's very like simple. It's like it's all for the most part just still images. Hey, saves an animation cost, saves animation cost. I'm like, oh, just throw audio on there. And it's nice and it works. And then you get this whole banquet thing, and then he finally shows up, the the dude, and it's like really tense because apparently this dude, um, destroyed the last patriarch. I think that's what it is. I can't remember what it is. Like, and it was like, whoa, this guy's powerful. And then we learned that he has two powers or runes, and is like, and I like that idea. I like that idea for the show is these militarized and then these powers of runes, and like, oh shit, this is what gets me interested in the show. And I'm not one to deny a show it's like fan service. There are shows that I watch that has a reasonable and abundant of fan service, but this show for some reason does not um, meld well with me, including its art style. Its art style is pretty bland, in my opinion. Um, there's a lot of flat colors, and it's understandable. I don't know who's producing it, um, but it's pretty. Yeah, it's not. For the most part, it's like minimum, I would say, at times with certain characters. But that's, like I said, it's my opinion. But you can really tell with, like, if you really try, because when I try to get screenshots, you can tell. It's like there are some shows that do it a little abundant more, but I think the art for me is kind of dragging the show down a little bit, and the way their fan service does. Because the rest of the show does well, and I like that. Because this episode, you get some conflict with this red-haired dude, because I can't remember his name at the moment. His, like, one, he's showing off his power, and that's cool, and everyone's fearful of that. And they're like, and our protagonist, Yuto, does, what can he do? He has no power. All he has is a cheat, and that for me sounds like it's going to be a very fun challenge. Um, Then going to the second half of the episode after that whole event, you get introduced to these two twins again. Apparently, they were sent to be the wives of Yuto and of the Claw Clan, if I remember right. And you get this whole jokey thing, even though one of the sisters kind of like not malicious, but uh, secretive. I would say she's sneaky, but It, like I said, the fan servicey stuff. It just like, I don't know, but they do have runes. They have powers, so Yuto would like to use that. Military wise, that's cool. I like that he's trying to use them, and he's willing to take them, the two twins, as his children. And you're like, power. That works, and then I'm fine with that because it's tactically smart to do. So, like, yeah, like let's do this. So for the most part, will I be watching this? A little bit. like a little bit. Will like be waiting for it like next week? Like, oh my god, next week? Probably not, unless something extremely like important to be happening. But not so much really. I'll be watching it little by little. If I miss an episode, I miss an episode. But yeah, that's kind of my thoughts for the third episode. If you want to watch the last three together, there you go. These are my first three episode thoughts. But yeah, that's kind of it. So yeah, so thanks again for watching. Until next time, see ya.